my name is Shady Shadow, and this is another Shadowcast. We've been doing a few of these lately. With me at the moment is somebody who you might not know. She's just started doing reactions to anime. She's doing them in a really interesting way because she doesn't have a laptop or whatever. Her name is Dawn. She goes by the Twitter handle Little 8star. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. How are you doing actually?
I'm doing good. I'm just trying to, I keep forgetting to do my reactions to Fairy Tail because they come out on Fridays. So yeah.
Yeah, I've got to get to doing a few of my own. I've been holding off on doing Log Horizon, and I've got to get back to doing Kill la Kill at some point in time. Anytime I want to find time between everything else I got to do, as far as videos are concerned. So, let me first talk to you about yourself. For those people who don't know anything about you, please tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
I'm an outgoing and creative person who loves drawing anime characters and fashion designs and stuff like that. And I love traveling, seeing new places, stuff like that.
And anything more of a personal thing? Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Well, I love watching anime, as you already know.
Yes. And you've become a Sailor Moon Crystal Reactor, such as myself and Omar or Peachy and
yes, because I've been jealous of Peachy, and I've been watching their reactions for quite a while. And I'm like, I want to start doing that. I want to feel like I want to fit in. So I've been doing that lately.
Fitting in. That's not the. That's the thing everybody wants to do, and it does a lot. It's a competitive field right at the moment, but we're all kind of friends. Not kind of. We are pretty much cool with each other. Peachy and I have been friends, so it's me and Amber. A lot of us have grown to like each other and formed this huge circle with each other. That's really cool, actually.
And a couple weeks ago, I was trying to do another fan art for Peachy for one of her Crystalcast videos, and I haven't finished it yet, but it turned out pretty good. I just ended up squishing Chibusa's face in the art.
Whose face was it again? I didn't catch it.
Chibusa. I have a picture.
Oh, let's see it a little bit.
It's hard to do it in the here.
Yeah, you got. Oh, that looks really nice. That's who's that? And that you haven't finished yet?
It's Usagi with Sailor Mars, but her face is not there yet, and then a mini Chibusa she's touching.
Yeah, who's the other one?
Sailor Venus. I was starting to draw her, but I didn't finish.
That's turning out pretty good. You just have to do some coloring in that, and finishing
I gotta finish the other Senshi because I started drawing, but then I stopped because I got distracted from so many things during my life.
Yeah, you just living life to the fullest, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying so hard, as people have noted.
Oh, we might have, lost you there. Get that sorted out there. Can you hear?
It was my boyfriend trying to call me, probably.
Oh, boy. Well, at least we can hear you, so those people who are wondering what's going on with her video, we just have audio right at the moment for her. Hey, can we hear you all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's cool. As long as we can hear you, we could just do something with the audio at some point in time. So, in any event, let's get to, what do you think about Sailor Moon Crystal right at the moment? What do you think about episode 22? And what?
22. Let's see. I thought it was, I was pretty shocked when she was swirling around a wise man, acting all crazy and everything.
We got video back. Okay. Yeah, Black Lady just the best thing about it was when she killed Ruby, she was like, bye bye.
I also love the part when Sailor Moon was trying to contact her friends and she did that totally awesome Dragon Ball Z moment.
Oh, when she puts her hands onto the floor,
yeah,
lend my power. I am God. Lend me my power. Like she did. Like she did in episode 12. No, episode 12. 13. 13, I should say. Episode...
I loved all of the Sailor Moon Crystal ones, but I think the one that would be my most favorite is the one when she became Serenity.
Oh, when she got the golden eyes.
And she got the dress possessed. And everything. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Everything about that episode I thought was really good. I thought that they did very well. It makes me not want to have to wait 3 weeks in order to get the next episode. When we actually get to see Black Lady.
I also like how it's following the 90s the anime really well. Mm-hmm. But, like, some of it's different, but I like it when it's different because it's interesting.
Yeah, it's following the manga really well, but they're making little changes. They haven't really made too many changes in the Black Moon arc, although I think I know why. Is because when they did what they did with the Dark Kingdom arc, holy shit, everybody got pissed about that. And I wasn't that big about the Shiteno storyline. I wasn't that big about what they were doing there, but the way that they just brushed off Beryl's backstory, holy shit, like, you could have done a lot more with her. You had a chance.
I have a really good feeling that we're gonna get a new arc, because, like, every time I look on Google, I see, like, pictures or fan art of, like, Sailor Uranus as a crystal person.
Yeah, there was a lot of fan art, like scary good artwork, like so accurate to how they're drawing them in crystal. You can't help but think, but maybe there's going to be something at some point. There was like 2 different times when we thought that we were going to get the next arc, and it turns out there was false alarms. But the one in Europe, the one from Europe, I didn't think it was anything. The one from Biggs, the one from Portugal, I thought there was more to. There's more to that. I think there's something there.
Cause like on my Facebook, I am liking a lot of like Sailor Moon, like people who are also doing Sailor Moon stuff, and I also have a Sailor Moon page on Facebook called Sailor Moon Lovers.
Where can we find that actually?
If you just go try and find me on Facebook and then go to Sailor Moon Lovers page.
Oh, Sailor Moon Lovers. That's probably where. Well, I'll try to find it, and if I do, so I'll post a link in the description down below this video. So, what about Fairy Tail have you enjoyed so far? So I'm not too familiar with that anime. What is it about? For those people who don't know.
A couple of months ago, I started watching it from the very beginning. Like, whenever I get bored, I wanted to watch different types of anime to see which one I would like the most. I like Lucy because she reminds me of me, and she's a blondie and everything. And I love laughing at Natsu because he's so hyper, and he's like, ah!
What is it about? What's the story of that? So
it's about fairy tale wizards who like have jobs, aka missions, to defeat bad things, and like they earn money for it so they can live in that fairy tale world of theirs. So it's pretty cool.
It's something like bounties or something like that, bounty hunters.
Never watched it.
Oh no! I mean like what you would think of a bounty hunter.
Something like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, or kind of like Men in Black, I think. But it's pretty funny because there could be some really funny, humorous things during the episodes. Like for example, like Juvia, that water girl who's like loving the Iceman. It's kind of funny.
I've been seeing, like, there was another anime you told me about that you were getting into, and
oh, my favorite one right now, Yona of the Dawn.
Yeah, that makes me think that maybe you are into like feudal time Japan animes, stuff like that, like Inuyasha, stuff like that.
I like looking at Inuyasha because I actually printed out a bunch of like fan art because I think of myself as the girl, and then my boyfriend would be Inuyasha.
Like Kagome?
Kagome, yeah.
Yeah, all you tell him was like, sit, and he just like, yes ma'am.
The only part of that one I saw was when they were coming out of this wormhole or something, and then she finally came back to his world through a water hole or something, but yeah.
Yeah, right now on Toonami, they're to like the final act. There was like they like have tons of episodes of that series, but they're like to the final act. I haven't really watched too much of it. And I've been trying to avoid watching any more of the Kill la Kill episodes, so I do my reactions because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm only up to episode 5, maybe?
But the fun thing, I've been watching a Sailor Moon since it first came out in the 90s, since I was in elementary, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your biggest memory about Sailor Moon?
Well, as I dressed up as her for Halloween my senior year, which was pretty awesome. But my hair wasn't long enough, dang it. But
Did you have a wig?
I made the costume. I didn't use a wig. I used my own hair. And then I painted the crown on my forehead with acrylic paint. And then I did spray paint on the shirt. And then I used a mini skirt, like a golf skirt. And I colored that blue. And then I used my Superwoman costume from a couple years ago from Halloween. They still fit. I used those Superwoman boots as my Sailor Moon boots.
Oh, that's a very interesting innovation to use. How did it go out?
It actually turned out pretty well, except for the fact that the boots kept falling off the top of my shoe.
Oh, that's good. That's brilliant.
I did really well. I actually did a really great pose when I was Sailor Moon. When I went to high school and everything. It was fun.
I think she had the crescent moons there on the top of the boots. Did you have that going on too?
I didn't have the crescent moon part on the boot. I just had the red boots.
Did you have like the tiara stuff like that?
The costume turned out pretty well when I actually painted the tiara on my forehead.
Wow, painted it.
It turned out pretty awesome.
That's gotta be. I got some. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, when did you decide? When did you decide to start doing the reactions? I know why, but when did you start doing them?
Well, since it was a couple weeks or a month ago, because like when my friend Katie Henry, she's a YouTuber on here. She does vlogs, and she also does a team challenge thing for Crohn's and colitis to stop it and everything. So I started watching her vlogs, and I'm like, hey, I should do my own vlog so I can get more subscribers. And it went from having 12 subscribers to 28, which made me really happy.
Yeah, it is kind of hard in order to get yourself noticed out there, but once you start going, it becomes much more fun to have those subscribers and stuff like that, but it becomes a lot harder because you have to balance out like your own life with what you're doing on like YouTube and stuff like that. The more subscribers you get, you get a lot of people wanting your stuff. That's really good. I love that, but you also have to know when to balance that out sometimes. Yeah, that becomes harder.
It is really hard because like I started doing my vlog.
Oh, we might have lost her again. Okay, that's fine. Whoa. Okay. Go down. Okay. So.
I hate getting phone calls.
Okay. So, in any event, again, the question was when did you start getting into the reaction scene? And
well, I thought I could try it out because like to see how many views I would get because like every time I watch Sailor Bunny or Spunky Boy or whatever.
Spunky Bunny, like, Sailor Boy.
Yes, and like Alcrea, I like her reaction videos. They're short, but they're also a little funny. And I like Peachy because she has like more of a personality in her videos. And like, I should try that. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like asking a Sailor Boy and Spunky Bunny some questions, and they mentioned me in one of their videos. I was like,
yeah. I'm sorry.
They mentioned me in one of their Q&A videos, and that made me really like, oh my gosh, I'm getting noticed.
Yeah, Senpai is noticing you. Yeah, I first started out doing reviews, just like talking over like seeds or just the intro, all that stuff. And I just thought, you know what, the reactions might make it a little easier because I just have to do one thing and just be done with it in a way, not knowing how well that would turn out. And I just like, you know what, that's even harder in a way. Did we lose it? Okay, that's oh boy.
Dang it.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a very impatient mom.
That's all right. That's really okay. We'll try to make this as quick as possible because we're having some little issues here. But I was like, you know what? That makes it a little harder because you gotta think on your feet. You gotta know when to think about it. But you know what? The best way to go about it is just don't even worry about being a video you're gonna put out on YouTube. Just have fun. Just be natural. Just be yourself and. Just think, hey, you're in room by yourself, just recording your own reactions for yourself.
And the funny thing is, since my grandma, she now has like an oxygen tank in the living room, so I can't do my reactions in the living room anymore. So I had a better idea. Like, my last reaction video was actually in my bathroom, and that worked out really well.
And you filming it while you're on the toilet. Holy.
No, I wasn't on the toilet. No.
Oh, thank God.
No, I put a chair by the counter because I have a very small bathroom, and then I put on my Sailor Moon shirt that my ex-boyfriend got for me, and he's a brony, so yeah.
Brony, holy, he might be into
the My Little Pony series.
Yeah, no, bronchitis, Sweetie Bloom. Not many people know about her. She does Sailor Moon Crystal Reaction too, but she does it with a group, and she got kind of hit with the not counterclaim, the copyright strike thing, and she's doing it on another
I
channel.
noticed that. I actually miss watching their video reactions when there's several brony people.
Oh yeah.
I know, I miss watching those because I stopped watching her channel on the other guy's channel because she stopped doing the video ones. Like, all they do is like the live ones. I'm like,
yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, because they're being draconian about it, and me and Amber have started doing a thing where we cut the live part of the video, the anime in like every once in a while to put in our own little thing without the anime playing. That way, it like fools the bot, stuff like that, and it works out really well.
I think the Toei anime company, I think they just had a temper tantrum and just blew up on everyone.
Oh yes, they did. They went on me, they went on Amber, they went on Omar, they definitely went on Peachy. Spunky Bunny, Sailboy did not get hit, but they didn't take any chances.
Good thing I didn't do my reactions until after that happened.
Yeah, sometimes there'll be a lucky strike but they just went on a rampage. They just came in like a wrecking ball after Act 13. I'm not sure what's
lucky.
going on.
She never got hit. I'm like, what the heck?
The thing we got, what me and Amber got, was a email from Viz Media saying that what they do is they check like if there's like 3 to 5 minutes of uninterrupted anime footage, and then put in your own original stuff, and then go back to the anime footage and show that again for another 3 to 5 minutes. That's how you cut and make sure the bot doesn't recognize it. And for the most time, it does work.
Yeah, and like the other animes I liked watching when I was like in middle school or elementary was Danny Phantom and Kim Possible.
Oh, KP! I love watching that. Holy!
I loved her theme song. Like, get me that whatever song it was.
Call Me, Beat Me.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, I loved how they mixed in a little bit of the adult humor in a kids show. I love when they're able to get away with stuff like that and not make it sound like it is adult humor in a way.
And I actually own the Kim Possible So the Drama movie.
That was probably one of the best movies they came out with. The Disney Channel came out with. That's like one of the last great Disney Channel shows that came out before.
I was so mad when that Disney Channel movie from 2004 called Pixel Perfect, when this boy makes a hologram girl or whatever. I was so mad when they didn't make movie or DVDs out of it. But I was able to find it. I was able to find the DVD on one website called Sell.com for $15. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's not on eBay or Craigslist. I'm like, it's not fair. It's such a good movie.
Just a fun fact, Will Friedle, the one that did Ron Stoppable, he also did Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond, and you cannot tell that's the same person. Like, Terry McGinnis has a deeper voice, much deeper voice than Ron does.
That's crazy. I also love the little mole rat.
I think Will Friedle did something for Kingdom Hearts as well. I can't remember. Oh, Rufus, that's Nancy Cartwright, the woman who does Bart Simpson.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I didn't know know that.
Yeah. Who else? Jean Smart did Miss Possible. She did Designing Women a long time ago. You probably don't remember that show.
No.
It's out. Well, it's out. It's a chick show, basically.
The other shows that I like to watch, I used to watch, was Say Yes to the Dress and What Not to Wear on TLC.
See, I'm like 33 years old. I remember the days when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was out, and that was
I
all
got
big.
to see the movie finally, and it was so good.
The new movie?
The newest one.
The Michael Bay one. I heard some mixed reviews about that one. Like, it was the CGI wasn't that great, but again, reviews are reviews.
There was actually some pretty good action in it.
See, I remember when the very first Ninja Turtles movie came out. That was one of the best ones because they didn't go by the cartoon, the 1980s cartoon, 1990s cartoon. They went by the original comic that Peter Lord and Kevin Eastman came out with, which is a lot more graphic. It was a lot more violent, and they had the original personalities. Raphael wanted to start a fight. Michelangelo was always a wisecracky one, didn't say any of that cowabunga stuff or anything like that, and that was one of the best ones. But they say, hey, it's too violent, but it was one of the best ones because they followed that whole the original comic. And then the 2003 series did the same thing, and that's two of my favorite ones out of.
Awesome. But yeah, like, I was really surprised and happy because a long time ago, like around 2010, I made a slideshow video of my favorite anime, Danny Phantom, and I was like, a couple years later, it got like 2,000 views. I'm like, what? That's crazy.
What? See, yeah, that's when I started making original content. Before I started doing game videos, I just posted random shit. And one of the things that I did was a parody of Sailor Moon and South Park, of the Bigger, Longer, and Uncut movie, when Cartman is telling Mr. Garrison to suck his balls. Which is... Don't worry, I am uncensored on this program. But... And I put that sound clip, the whole entire... We lost her. We broke her. Liaison, we do say the word balls on this show. And that's one of the more classic scenes in that movie, by the way, just so you know. So I put that whole clip from that scene into the Dark Kingdom, and it's saying like Malachite is telling Beryl to do that. And it got so many views before I moved it to my alternate channel so I can use this channel for like game content and all that. That got so many views. The ones that I didn't think would get that many views did, and some stuff I did just because.
There's two Sailor Moon movies that I really enjoy. I have a bunch of the parody videos of just the Sailor Scouts by themselves in previous like episode movies. Like the two main movies I really love is the Ice Heart one when she's like with the ice crystal lady. Yeah, and I also love the main one with the Promise of the Rose.
That to me is probably one of the best all around anime movies because of just the emotion and the drama and the action and everything just coming together right in just a huge package. Hearts and Ice is by far probably a very close second to that. I mean,
wow.
I don't know about the Super S movie. I don't remember much about it. That's how much I did think that really lived up to the expectations that
I
the
loved
first two
it.
did.
I loved it because Luna turned into a person in that movie.
Yeah, a human to help that scientist.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, the emotion in that movie just, and you get to see the Outers too.
The other show I also love watching, but it's not anime. It's on CW. It's called The Flash, and it's so good.
Somebody I know on Twitter live tweets about that all the time.
Oh my god!
And that's really and she adores that program, but that's got me wanting to get back into watching Daredevil and Gotham now, because I watched Daredevil a little bit on Netflix and I just didn't have time to get back into it. Gotham, I have to find the other episodes because I need to get caught up with it, and until Netflix puts on the episodes, I can't find a place to watch it unless Amazon Instant Video, and I have to pay for each episode. Someone wants to buy me those episodes, that'd be awesome. Oh! Okay. So, anyway, what I would say is that if anybody wants to buy me those episodes, that'd be awesome. Episodes of Gotham. Since...
Yeah, and like, the fact was, last night was the final season finale of The Flash, but then they're gonna do reruns for the whole summer of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
And then the new season's gonna come out in the fall.
Yeah, that's traditional, and I haven't actually seen anything for The Flash. They're coming out with...
It's really good. It's a lot better than the animated one from a long time ago. It's like the non-animated version, but it's so cool. He's like as fast as a bullet.
Yeah, DC Animated Universe, that's probably the ones I'm most familiar with Superman and Batman, because I loved them back in the day when they were like 1997. They came out, and I was astounded with how much they could get away with. Are you in any way excited for the new Supergirl show that's coming out on CBS this fall?
What Supergirl show?
CBS is coming out with a Supergirl. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, have you?
I probably haven't yet, but there's this other show that I totally love that my grandma despises. It's called iZombie.
iZombie. I don't know if I ever seen that before. I'm trying to find the trailer for the Supergirl thing.
Yeah, this girl, she turns into a zombie on, like, she gets scratched by a zombie, falls in the water, wakes up on the beach as a zombie, and then she starts eating brains.
Probably the reason why she doesn't like it, because there's been a lot of zombie shows. I'm gonna post, forgive me for the... There you go.
And the cool thing is, though, she wants to, like, have people think she's not a zombie, so she puts pieces of brains in with, like, regular human food, and then she puts Tabasco sauce on it.
Ugh.
I'm like, what the heck?
What the hell kind of thing are you watching, girl? Good lord.
No, and then she works in this morgue with her friend, and he admits that the fact that he's able to get along with this zombie girl, and her hair's like white, her face is pale, she's like dark gothic eyeshadow on.
That sounds like Harley Quinn.
It's pretty cool, and she's like short, straight, like white hair. It's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like if someone pisses her off, her eyes turn red, and she goes like zombie on.
I had to check that out.
It's on CW. It's like it comes on after The Flash. It's really good.
There's a good bit of superhero shows anymore now. We got the Daredevil on Netflix.
There's Arrow also.
Arrow, yeah, I've heard about that one. There's, of course, Gotham, which I was interested in, but I got to get caught up on that, because sadly is on at the same time that WWE's on, and I try to watch that live as much as I possibly can, though now I got it on DVR. Now I got Gotham on DVR. I can watch it whenever I'm feeling up for it. I might actually watch that later on if I can find episode 5.
The other movie I like watching, sometimes, not all the time, it's called Catwoman with Halle Berry in it.
I didn't get that many good reviews. But you were the few that did like it. What did you like about it?
The Catwoman, how she actually, like, she went from being in an accounting to this beauty product company, and then suddenly, like, she hears something that she's not supposed to hear, and then she gets flushes out at, like, this sewer tube. Then she dies, and then a cat brings her back to life. And then she gets everything a cat hears and sees and smells and everything. And then...
Oh, so... That's a little odd. That doesn't sound like the way I remember Catwoman. Like, she just puts on this cat.
It's like
outfit.
Well, in the non-animated one, it's like she wears like this leather outfit, like a sexy one and everything.
Yeah, the DC Animated Universe, the old the one with the gray suit with the black lining into it. Yeah, I remember that in a way, and I'm trying to think of what else I could think about it, because outside of that, there wasn't really. I don't think they featured Catwoman that much in the animated show.
Well, do you have any other questions for me?
I'm not sure, because we gotta wrap this up because you're having internet issues. We apologize for that, by the way. If you see any cuts, that's why. So anything else you want to tell us about yourself before we wrap up?
Well, I was really good at drawing when I was in middle school, because like I went to this art museum in my city, in my hometown, and like I actually was able to draw a construction crane just by looking at it, and it looked really good.
And hopefully we get to see some more of your artwork. And the last question I say that to everybody I'm doing Shadowcast with: where can we find your stuff for people who are thinking, this is a nice person who she is? Where can we find your stuff, and what channel are you on YouTube?
Well, you can find my fan art on Facebook. It's under the Facebook album called My Creations. And then, because it's in my Facebook profile, duh. And I also have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have Skype, of course, and then Instagram, Twitter, Skype. And I have Twitch, but I don't use it that often. I only use it when PG Party's on, but yeah.
What's your YouTube channel so we can find your videos?
I can tell you right now, and you can put in the link below.
Okay, there'll be annotations in the video as well, so people can just click on your face, and there you go. Now
I can Skype it to you after the video call is done.
Okay, so yeah, for anybody who is, I actually have it. Wait a minute, let me actually go in, because I am subscribed to you, so I can definitely tell people that her video is at Dawn Futrell.
It's a Sunrise Girl. It used to be Sunrise Girl.
Oh, Sunrise.
But then YouTube updated everything and added. I got so confused, and it literally made my name my username, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, so you're Sunrise Girl. You're the one.
Sunrise Girl 16, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that's where you can find her stuff, and there'll be annotations wherever we've decided to find them. Of course, my name is JD Shadow. You can also find me at DarkParaJD. I do a lot of stuff on there. I recently started doing the Life is Strange playthrough.
Awesome. Check out my last reaction video, because I'm actually wearing a really cute Sailor Moon shirt.
Yes, we can. I actually see it right now. Act 22 Hidden Agenda Nemesis. Okay, so please go check her out, and check both of us out. Thank you very much for being here.
Bye, my adoring fans.
Her name is Dawn Little Star 8. You can also check out Twitter's all down there below our lovely faces. My name is Shady Shadow, and that just happened.